Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanisha. If you are new here, welcome. I'm just gonna get right into it. Today's video is going to be a little makeup tutorial. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I cover up my hyperpigmentation and acne spots. If you're familiar with some of my skincare videos that I've been doing lately, you know that I am trying to get rid of my hyperpigmentation, but obviously it's a journey and it's not gonna go away overnight. We're gonna have to put on some makeup to cover it. So I normally don't wear makeup all of the time. Obviously we're in quarantine and we're staying at home, so there's really no point to wear makeup. But sometimes I feel like I just want to put on a little bit of a face to feel normal and to feel cute and just to kind of remember who I am. You know, when you have to just like put on a cute outfit and put on some makeup just to remember you are that, you know. Base is all ready and prepped. I did my morning routine earlier, so I have a good base. So we're just gonna get right in to the makeup. So first thing I always start off with is eyebrows. I'm using this e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil. Rediscovered this pencil and I fell in love with it again. It's at Target. It's $2. It's super cheap. I feel like it's a great dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz that is like $22 and super pricey. That runs out in like 2 seconds. So I love this because it's super affordable and you can just like stock up on these. First, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then we'll get to the face. Actually, I need some chapstick first because my lips are super chapped. It's my favorite, Miss Rosebud Salve from Sephora. So good. I love them. Now to eyebrows. So I'm just gonna brush them through. Fun fact, I've actually never gotten my eyebrows done before. I do my own eyebrows, which I know is like, I don't know, can either be really shocking or like, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I've never gotten my eyebrows done. I don't know, I like don't trust people with eyebrows. I feel like nails, you cannot like your nails and you can either like remove them, like take them off with nail polish, like it's not that big of a deal. But your eyebrows, like, that is like your face. You can't mess with that. So I like to do really like natural look, not too thick, not too dark. Oh, here it is. My teacup today is this cup that I got from New York when I went on a work trip. It's from the Met and it just says the Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York. And it's like my favorite coffee cup. Of course, I'm just drinking some tea. All right, I like to shape my brows, so I'm gonna go in with the Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. This is in the shade 415 Honey. Okay, so now we're just gonna shape and clean up the brow. As you can see, when you clean up your brow, it just makes it look a lot sharper. You're obviously gonna blend it in, but I don't know, it just looks a lot more like, I don't know, it just looks better. Okay, once it's all cleaned up, you want to brush it out so that it's not as like sharp. You just want it to be clean. You also want it to look natural. Now I move on to my eye and I use my concealer as a primer. It's just easier for me to have less products, less things that I need, and I really feel like you don't need an eyeshadow primer. You could just use your concealer and it'll give the exact same effect of giving you a good base for your eyeshadows to stick to. I just use a little bit of the Laura Mercier Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my ride or die. I will always spend $40 to buy this. It's pricey, but it literally lasts me so long. It's just like a go-to in my routine. Like, I absolutely need it and it's worth the price. Use it for baking, setting your face, and like I said, it lasts forever. Sometimes like this will last me like a year, and if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, like $40 for a product that lasts you a year is worth it. Now that my eye is prepped, I like to do a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm using this Morphe 350 palette. This is from college. I've had this forever. So beat up. As you can see, a lot of the colors are gone or either fell out or I finished. I'm gonna be using this color here. I literally just put this all over my lid, just one color. I don't like to do too much. I just like to give my eye a little bit of dimension. Orangey shades look really good on dark skin. They just, I don't know, they give you this really like glowy, natural, pretty look. Can't really explain too well, but it just looks really good. I also like to bring it out just a tiny bit to give my eye a little bit of like an almond shape, like a, I don't know how to describe it. Now that the eyes are done, literally so simple, one easy color, I go in and do my face now. So I am going to use the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist setting spray. I really like this stuff. Before I put on foundation, a little bit of a dewy look. Okay, you can see what I'm trying to cover up here. So I have some hyperpigmentation here on my chin, right here. These are 2 pimples that I picked. So annoying. And then more here. So I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Vanish foundation. Hourglass is a great brand for those of us with oily skin. It is like amazing. I love it so much. I am in the shade Almond. I like to do about 1 pump. As of lately, I haven't had a lot of foundation. I remember before I started getting into skincare, I had to use so much to be able to cover up my dark spots. And now I don't have to do it too much because I've been getting better on my skincare game, and foundations like this one change the game. Literally, as you can see, dark spots where. I used to love using the beauty blender. I've realized with this foundation specifically, I really like the way that it looks when I apply it with a brush. It just, I don't know, it looks more seamless, more like airbrushed. We're gonna go back in the L'Oreal concealer. I like to conceal heavily just because I like the way that concealer makes my face look a lot brighter, and I also like to drag it up like that so it creates a sharp line. I'm gonna do this so that you can clean it up and then create a line like that. And then I'll also do the bridge of my nose, little dot there. And then for my forehead, I like to get the product and actually apply it on the beauty blender, and I'll tap it in like that and get it just in the center of my forehead just to really brighten up that area. And if you have any spots there, obviously you covered it with foundation, but then the concealer is really gonna just like brighten it up. Now that that is all blended out, I must bake because I crease like a mofo. It is crazy. So I have to set my concealer, and I just use it with this M438 brush from Morphe. I love this brush. The way that it's shaped, it just really gets in the pocket of your eye, and you're really able to just kind of place it where you want it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with contour. So I'm using the Fenty Matchstick and Truffle. What I like to do is just make a line on the side of my nose on both sides, and I kind of stop in the middle because I want to control. I love dual fiber brushes because they really just blend it out seamlessly. It just looks really airbrush, and you want to like bring that line up because you want to contour the nose. Contour. Why did I say it like that? I recently have been just going on the side of that contour and putting a little bake there. But this really just like straightens out that line and it cleans it up a little bit. If you were a little bit messy, totally fine. A little bit more of contour on my face. I like to use this True Complexion contour palette from Black Radiance, and I use the middle color. I really love this palette. They sell it at Target. Not all contour is made the same, and it's really hard to find good contour colors for dark skin. But this line, Black Radiance, is, I love their stick foundation and I love contour palette because it's made for dark skin. The colors are just so on point. They look so natural, and they actually offer like shades for us that are not like, I don't even know, like some contour colors that I see at the store are not contour colors. I'm like, who is this for? I don't know, because it's not for me. And I love this brush. It's like a super fluffy, just really nice brush, nice quality. 527. Literally lasted me years. Morphe is such a great brand if you guys are just getting into makeup or you want to invest in some really good brushes that are not going to break the bank. Literally get you Morphe brushes. I have, like, guys, I have so many Morphe brushes. This, and this is not even my entire collection. Like, I have so many Morphe brushes because they're so good. Back to my ride or die. To go in, make a little line just to clean up that contour. Really just gonna snatch your cheek. I think our bake is all set, so I'm just gonna brush that away. lash line. So I go in with that same color, that orangey shade, and I really like this because this really completes the look. It makes your eye look very sultry. I just like that look. There's something about it. Like, as you can see, this one doesn't have it yet. It kind of looks like something Smith saying it's naked, where this looks just like your eye is complete. It meets at the end where you went out a little bit, and it just looks really good. Yum, love it. Now what we're gonna do is, so I'm just using Maybelline Colossal. This is one of my faves. Getting a smaller compact mirror so I can really go in there. So I'm just gonna do mascara, nothing really to it. I suggest you guys comb forwards and backwards to get the maximum product and length. A little bit of mascara on the side. So what I do is I let it dry and just get a Q-tip and comes right off. Step that I started doing that I really like is adding a little bit of blush. I think it really ties in the eyeshadow and it looks really cute. Wet n Wild Color Con blusher in Mellow Wine. Ugh, that is exactly what this look is called, like Mellow Wine. That is me if I was a makeup look. Just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks, tiny bit, and bring it up into the contour. The littlest amount goes a really long way. You don't need too much, and I don't like too much. Mine is broken, so I literally just use what's here because I don't even want that much product. And go in with that brush and blend it. So this is kind of like my go-to brush to come back and really make sure everything is blended out. So that we have a little bit of blush. Just gonna tie everything together. Gonna go in with some highlight. Cannot have a look without highlight, so I like to spray my brush, get it a little bit wet. And I'm using the Fenty Kilowatt in Hustla Baby. With the brush, tap that off, put that on the high points. Ugh, it's so good. My brow bone, just to connect it. So pretty and natural, right? Like, I used to really be into like blinding highlight, and then I realized like that looked kind of crazy. So I've tamed myself down, and you really want to make sure you blend it out and bring it up kind of like in a C motion. Okay, I like to get my Cupid's bow as well, button, and a little button nose. I literally just get the tip, like the tiniest bit, and I lightly do it, so it's literally just like a little button. Then we're gonna take this tiny little brush and we're gonna put some highlight on each of our nose. And I love the way that it looks. It really just highlights that part and makes your face look very like fresh. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. This is kind of the last step. I like to do this towards the end, but is add a little bit of a winged liner, but I do it with eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll do darker, sometimes I'll do lighter. I think I'm gonna do a lighter look with this because I don't want it to look too crazy, so I'm gonna go in with this shade here. It's really hard to show, but you start at the end and you kind of draw a line upwards. It's gonna look really faint and you're gonna be like, where the hell is this line? But just go with it. To go out about like half an inch to really like, and then you connect the line and you only go halfway. I kind of just like smudge it. I don't really care about how good the line looks because I don't know, the less like perfect the better. Smudge it along my lash line. This brush is really good because it's like has that angle head, so you can really get in between your lashes. You can see it kind of just like brings your eye that way. Like, it's really like a pretty kind of feminine little touch that I really love doing. Boom. That is like the word of today. I don't like to do too much mascara on the bottom, so I'll literally really lightly go in. I just like the look of not too much down there, like that. to wipe off the chapstick that I had because we're gonna go in with liner and we don't want it to be too wet. A lot of you guys have been asking me about which lipstick I'm wearing, and this is the Kylie Jenner Brown Sugar Lip Liner. I used to have the matte lip, but I ran out of it, so now I have to use the stick. Really annoying because it always like falls in, so it's really hard to kind of like get it all on your lip. Covering my bottom lip is a little bit hard because it's two-toned. You guys have that problem as well. Keep going, it'll cover it. You just have to really try. I need to find another one of these colors because it's so good. It's so hard to find a good nude lip. Again, just like the contour, when it comes to lip colors, not all nudes are made the same. I kind of just like pat with my finger, make sure it's all blended out. Not the most hydrating, but I really like the way that it looks. Okay, last step. We're about done. I'm gonna go back in with the mist and just spray my face. Give it a good set. This is just gonna make sure it brings back all of like the natural glows back into your skin. Set it with a lot of powders, so you don't want to look cakey. So you want to make sure you bring back that natural glow. Just gonna put a tiny bit more. Sets everything, makes you look glowy and pretty. Yeah, that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found some fun, useful tips that you can use the next time you do your makeup. I know we're all hanging around the house, so have fun with it. Put on a cute loungewear set, do your makeup, go to the living room, go to the dining room, make a little date night at home. Whatever you want to do it. Have fun. Makeup washes off at the end of the day, but I think this is a really cute look that is wearable and looks really cool. So I hope you guys like this makeup look. Let me know if you guys want me to do more makeup looks. I'm always down to film more videos if you guys want to see it. With that said, make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss another video from me, and I will see you in the next one.